Hello everyone and welcome to the finally completed Tatra T87 model. It's been about 4 months since I showed the chassis, which hasn't changed all that much, but I've finally added the bodywork on top. So the functions remain the same. We still have steering with a steering wheel, we still have independent front suspension and swing arm rear suspension, and we still have a piston engine, which although you can't see at the moment, you might be able to hear chugging away back there. So let's get underneath the car and look at the internals. So as you can see at the front here, we have this independent suspension system, dual wishbone on both sides. However, the steering system has had to be quite simplified to just being this single arm which moves back and forth. At this scale, that's the best I was able to do. At the back, the suspension is much more realistic. We've got swing arms with this realistic Tatra axle here. You can see that those 4 bevel gears all turn together to allow the wheels to rotate, and you can also see that they're slightly offset. This is realistic to the real car, where the rear wheels were not perfectly aligned. This level of misalignment is exaggerated on my model, but the idea remains the same. And you can see there a V8 piston engine with the cylinders just moving up and down whenever the crank hits them. It's quite a simple, compact solution. The interior isn't particularly detailed, but we do have 2 sets of seats, both green, like in the real car, a semblance of a dashboard and a steering wheel, and there is some space behind the rear seat there for a trunk, just like on the real car. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to add opening doors or an opening engine cover. I also have a separate video where I go into more detail about the chassis itself, which I'll link up in the corner here. But that about wraps up this video. Also worth noting that if you are interested in building your own version of the chassis, just the chassis, keep in mind, not the bodywork, I've also created a full building tutorial for that, once again linked up here in the corner and in the description. Thanks for watching everyone, see you soon.